Hello my dear children, welcome once again to your channel Computer Science with Meena Dogra. Hope all of you are doing great, and I'm back in this video with the fourth pattern based on string. Like if we'll be entering a string and it should be displayed in this manner. Fine, I'll just explain the pattern to you, but before that I would like to thank each one of you who's supporting these videos and writing down beautiful motivating comments as their feedback. Thank you so much, and I will definitely be coming up with more such useful videos in future. Just keep motivating me. Fine children, so again this as you can see here on your screens, Python code to print a string pattern now using once again a single for loop and string slicing. This is the pattern now we are going to take up. Children studying in class 11th and 12th having computer science as their fifth optional or their sixth subject, Cbse board schools, and every Python beginner, this video will be extremely useful to all of you. Fine. So let's take up what type of pattern we are going to get now. Fine. Before I tell this pattern to you, let me just quickly give you a recall of the pattern that we did last time. We started with a string, and then how did we display that string? We displayed it in such a manner that the first character of the string appeared in the first line of output, then the first two characters in the next line of output, then the first three characters in the next line of output, and then the entire string in the last line of output. So the string, we started the pattern with the first letter, and then it kept in each line the characters got printed in increasing order, and we got for a 4 length string we got an output of 4 lines in this manner. Fine. And similarly here for hello and for Python. This is how we did the last time. Now this time we are reversing this pattern, so like if the user enters a word star, the entire word, the full string will appear in the first line. Then one character will be deducted in the coming lines, like first first four characters or the entire string in the first line, then the first three letters in the next line, then the first two letters in the next line, and finally in the last line will have only the first letter of the string. Fine. So similarly for hello, we'll have hello entire string in the first line, 5 line का output होगा because length of hello is 5. Then the first 4 characters children in the second line, first 3 characters in the third line, first 2 characters in the fourth line, and last line will have the first character itself. Similarly here for Python. Fine. So for any length string, this code will work, and we'll just make use of a single for loop and string slicing concept in order to print this pattern. So from now we are moving from the whole string and finally coming down to the first character in the last line of output. So let's take up this example once again, and I will explain it to you over here, and then in the same manner as I've been doing in the earlier videos also, we'll first write down the sequential code, and then we'll convert that sequential code to a loop based code. Fine. So if this is my string, I name it S. I'll be choosing black color this time. Fine. So if this is my string, I name it S children, and now I will put down the characters. This is a sample string hello. Fine. And okay, now I'll give the positive index positions over each of the letters, like starting from 0 to length of the string minus 1. So length of the string also we'll write here. This is 5. Now I'll write the slices like for each of these desired lines of output. Fine. So I'll write print later on. Okay. So for this, what will I write? I'll first of all number the characters in each line of output. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, and 0. Okay. Now let's convert this to a slice. How will I obtain hello using a slice? So each time I have to start from 0 beta. So first let me just write this down in front of each of these, and then I will be giving the slice values like integers representing start and stop. Okay. So I am making use of the simple slice in which only 2 integers are required, one before the colon representing start and 1 after the colon representing stop. And obviously we have to remember one thing in mind, that the value of start should be, the value of stop should be 1 more than the value of, 1 more than the last index at which we want to stop. Okay, so this is how I'll be writing this down. और यहाँ पे जल्दी से print भी लिख लेते हैं, because this is what I have to do. I have to print these slices also. Sequentially I'll be doing using 5 lines of code. And then we'll simply convert it to a 2 lines for loop, single statement for loop, okay, and that ways our work will become super easy. So now I'm all set to go ahead. Let's write the slices. Okay children, let's write the slices. So each time I have to start from 0. I may also skip to mention the value of start, because when I skip start it is assumed to be 0. Fine, but still I'll write it down explicitly. Each time I have to start from 0. Okay, every time the printing has to be from first character. Fine, and then in the first line I'm stopping at O, which has index value 4. Fine, so I'll not be writing stop as 4 over here, because if I'll write stop as 4, I'll be stopping at 3. So I have to always mention stop at as 1 more than the actual index that I want to stop at. So if I want to print till 4 index, I'll write 5 over here. Fine. I want to print till 3 index, I'll write 4 over here. I want to print till 2 index, I'll write 3 over here. I want to print till 1 index, I'll write 2 over here. And I want to print the 0th character only, so I'll write 0 plus 1, 1 over here. So these are the slices if I were to write this down sequentially. This is my sequential code, children. Okay, now once again we'll see that this 0 remains same in all the slices. Now what is varying is the value of stop, and this time it is in decreasing order. Fine, so the value of stop is in decreasing order, children. ठीक है ना, तो stop decrease हो रहा है, last time वो increase हो रहा था. So decrease कहाँ से हो रहा है, आप बताओ, in which like it is decreasing order, and it is varying from 5 till 1. Okay, 5 till 1, like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fine. And next, like last time also we had made use of the length, like the last, if you remember the last pattern, this was the ending slice and this was the starting slice. Now it has reversed. Fine. So what should I do now? I'll write a generalized code here, bacha. Okay, I'll write a generalized code now over here. So my print statement should be such that this will go inside the loop body obviously, and my print statement should be such that the slice, the value of start, the slice will have the value of start as 0, and here my stop value will be taken from the loop variable. It is going to vary with each iteration. Fine. So now I have to generate this 5 till 1. I have to generate 5 till 1 numbers for stop. Fine. And stop in the first slice, its value is same as the length of the string. Fine. So I'll write the range for it first. Fine. So what should I write over here, children? Range. And I told you this loop will work for any letter, any length string. So my range will start from length of the string this time. So if it will be a 4-letter string, bacha, like star, the first slice will be 0:4. So STAR 0 1 2 3 कवर हो जाएगा ना. Python अगर होता तो लेंथ ऑफ Python is 6, तो 0:6. So लेटर्स की इंडेक्स क्या थी? 0 1 2 3 4 5. So ये जो आपको लास्ट एलिमेंट चाहिए ना स्टॉप में, फर्स्ट टाइम द स्टॉप शुड बी equivalent to length of string, length of the string. Fine. So len of s. Fine. This is len of s. So I'll mention in range that I want to start from length of s, and I have to go till 1 for each string. Fine, because 0th character tak I have to move, and if I'm moving till the 0th character, I cannot write 0:0. Okay, I cannot write 0:0, bacha. I have to write 0:1, because 0:0 pe you'll get an empty string. Start stop ki values, whenever you are mentioning same in case of a slice, you get an empty sequence. So 1 तक आना है, but again for range में भी you have to bear in mind कि 1 तक आना है, तो range में आप क्या लिखोगे? If you want to move from 5 4 3 2 1, you want this sort of a list, 5 4 3 2 1. So in case of range, what do you mention? If you are moving in ascending order, you mention one value extra. But if you are moving in descending order, you will go till, if you want to generate values for stop till 1. What should be the value of stop, children, in range? It should be 0. तभी आपका ये 5 4 3 2 1 तक आएगा. 1 तक आना है ना, you have to keep on moving till 1. Last slice will be 0:1. तो स्टॉप यहाँ पर अगर आपको 1 चाहिए तो आपको यहाँ पर रेंज में भी इस बात का ध्यान रखना होगा कि लेंथ ऑफ एस से इफ वी मूव वी हैव टू स्टॉप एट 0, तब दिस इज गोइंग टू स्टॉप एट 1. ओके, एंड नाउ वी आर मूविंग इन डिक्रीजिंग ऑर्डर, सो स्टेप हैज टू बी गिवन एंड स्टेप विल बी -1 बिकॉज द गैप बिटवीन ईच ऑफ दीज स्टॉप वैल्यूज इज -1. So this is done. Okay, we have made the range. Now as per this hello string, length of s is 5. Fine. So this range will evaluate to range 5, 0, -1, and this is going to give us this list of integers. Fine. Here I'll get the desired values for my stop variable. Now what is left? Let's complete our loop for stop in range. Okay, for stop in range, this length of string, len of string, 0, -1. So ये लेंथ से लेकर आपको 1 इंडेक्स तक जनरेट करके दे देगा, which you have to use for printing this slice. So this loop variable will be used over here, one by one. So what will be the first slice, children? Just let me know what will be the first slice. It will be, when stop will get 5, it will be 0:5. Fine. And what will be printed for you 0:5 say? This string 0 1 2 3 4. Next stop will have 4, so this loop statement will become 0:4. And what will be printed for you, children? The first 4 characters. Next stop will have 3, so this slice will become 0:stop, that is 0:3. What will you get, children? For 0:3 you will get 0 1 2 characters. This will be printed. Next stop will have 2, children, so it will be 0:2, which will evaluate to, which is going to give you the substring from index 0 to 1. Fine, so this will be printed. And last but not the least, stop will have 1 value, and this is going to give us the character at 0th position. So this is going to print. Once this entire list has been used, this for loop will end and this pattern will get printed for all of you. Fine. So I hope you've understood this. Let's now execute the code. I've already made it, and this is sample string I've written. Take a word from the user, use this loop, stop in range, length of string, 0, step value -1, and print 0:stop. Fine. So let me execute it and I'll show you all 3 strings that I have used in the thumbnail. Star, it gets printed in reverse order now. Then like next word was hello, obviously, which we have used as our sample string in the video explanation also. This gets printed, children. And next string would be as given in the thumbnail. You can try it with any string of your choice, but I'm just focusing on these 3 strings. We get this pattern. Fine. So this is the code, bacha. You can just see it once again. And it's so simple, single for loop and simple string slicing that does the magic for us. Fine. So I hope you've understood this video, and if you've understood it, again I'll wait for your lovely comments, and let me know. Do watch all the pattern based videos. You'll get more such videos in future. I'm trying my best to come up with, like, this time the level is easy, then we'll have with slightly more, we'll increase the difficulty level in the coming videos. So till we meet again, children, happy learning. God bless you. Take care. Bye bye.